Today I'm going to be presenting a policy recommendation for mental health. My name is Makayla. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and my passions are nutrition, health, cooking, and helping people strive. And the problem that I chose to solve is the misconceptions and stereotypes associated with therapy. And there's a statistic from the Mental Health Foundation that says that nearly 9 out of 10 people who have a mental health illness feel discrimination and stigma negatively impact their lives. And there's data from the Alberta schools that they have acknowledged this problem, especially in high schools, but haven't taken any actions to solve it. The first root cause is carelessness and ignorance, and that comes from the people creating the misconceptions and stereotypes not realizing the impact they're having on the other people's lives. The second root cause is people's lack of ability to change perspectives, which comes from everyone having a very specific upbringing. And then when we try to change their opinion or their way of learning, it's very difficult. And the systemic cause is lack of education and awareness, which comes from people not knowing the benefits of therapy and the importance of talking about it. So my solution is to bring therapists into high schools with the help of school board directors and teachers by creating a policy recommendation document and an awareness website. So my journey to this solution. So the first thing I did was research around the topic, finding a problem I wanted to solve, and then also finding a solution that would actually solve it. I then created my minimal viable product, which is an awareness website called Wellbeing YYC, and I created my rapid prototype, which is the policy recommendation document, and I created this final presentation. And through this journey of 6 weeks, I've had many changed mindsets, including a better understanding of the future and what we need to improve it, a chance to develop a solution in a solutionary way, which is something I never thought I'd be doing to this day, and a more mature mindset. So let's look at the highlights of the policy recommendation document. So the objective is to highlight and bring change to the mental health laws in schools. The proposal is to build a policy that would allow therapists to be in schools with the intention of giving adolescents professional help, real advice, and educate them on why it's worth talking about in a free and no cost manner. There's also some highlights and key points of my awareness website. The first one being a blog and an anonymous chat where they can create posts, comment on posts, and then also create and bond over the therapy experience. And this was created to eliminate the judgment around going to therapy. There's also surveys to allow us to improve the students' overall experience. And there's also online hours where they can contact the therapist on their own time, so evenings and weekends, to organize therapy sessions, which will establish their sense of confidence and allow them to not fall behind in school. So the impact of my solution, I'm going to measure my impact through website surveys called Mark the Impact, which will be a yes or no question. The survey will calculate a percentage out of 100 based on the number of people who said yes. And I think if at least 50% of the students said yes, my solution will be a success. And my solution will contribute to human progress in a way that it will make a population that will be happier and can make better choices and will be more socially adept. And my next steps is to find therapists, convince school board directors, and talk to my parent-to-teacher council to see if they'll provide funding for my school. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, come find me in the self-knowledge booth in the exhibition, and you can also contact me via my LinkedIn account.